What's up, everyone? TK here. I am excited to start this video series today because I didn't think I could find a game that I liked the same that I liked Stardew Valley. You know, everyone has that game, that game that just kind of hits for them, and for me, it's usually those farming sims. This isn't quite a farming sim, but it's very similar in a lot of ways. I have already played through it once. I played through it once pretty much back when it came out. Wanted to play through it again. Figured I'd do it as a video series, so everyone else that listening with him could see the game too. Maybe it's something you want to try. I think it's well worth the investment. They're also working on part 3 in this series of games, which you can see in the corner here. So it's My Time at Portia is the first game in the series. This is the sequel, My Time at Sandrock, and then the third game is currently in development. I think they said it's coming out next year, so we've got time. This is going to take a while. This is a long game. I'm just going to move my stuff over here. So let's jump right into a new game. And I like it. Like I said, it has a lot of elements similar to Stardew Valley, but you're also following a storyline. There's main quests, there's side quests. You're also building. First off, let's rename our guy here. You can choose their voice. You can also customize like the look and everything. I don't care too much about customization a lot. I probably won't go through all this. I'll probably just stick with the more generic farmer. But if you like customization, you can change a lot about your character. Let's give him kind of a hair color more than... Make him look a little like me. That's not quite like me. You will never see me with a man bun. No disrespect to anyone that may like that sort of thing, but I guess this is probably the closest thing that would look like kind of my hair. So there's a lot of customization categories, but I find there's not a lot of customization options. I'm not a bangs guy, really. So yeah, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time here. I don't care so much what the mouth looks like or the nose or... As tempting as a face tattoo is, we'll probably pass on that. We're just going to go with a generic guy. Birthday is going to be Winter 15. Much like it is in real life. And then we are ready for the starting cutscene. So a couple of neat things about this game, if you have played the first game in the series. This game starts in summer, because your character moved here during the summer, as you're going to see here in a second. Which I found is a nice little touch, because like every farming game tends to start in spring. So with Portia, we're in a quiet little village, lots of greenery, lots of stuff like that. Sandrock is quite different. Sandrock is a desert, quite literally in the middle of nowhere. And the good thing with this game is that it is part 2 in a series essentially, but you don't have to have played the first game to get it. So if you didn't play Portia at all, you're not really going to be lost. There are, again, because it happens in the same universe, there are elements of the game that connect. So you'll get more out of
Hi
it if you
there,
play
you
both.
must be the new builder. I'm Ian, the other new builder. I just got here a week ago. Nice to meet ya.
But you don't have to. You'll kind of see as we go through here. Because both games take place in the same relative time frame as well as the same shared world.
I'm here to take you to the Commerce Guild. The retiring builder and the commissioner are there. Let's not keep them waiting. Follow me. This way.
I also like there's a lot of
Over
voice acting
here.
in this game too, so I don't have to read as much.
Howdy there, I'm Yan, president of the Sandrock Commerce Guild. Pleased to make your acquaintance, yada yada yada. I'll be overseeing you with me on, but don't think of me as your boss. Think of me more as, a buddy. That's your, supervisor. This here's Mason. He's retiring, hence, the whole reason for you being here and whatnot. But you knew that already. What am I talking about? Anyway. See that workshop there on the other side of the tracks? It used to be Mason's, but now it's all yours. Ain't that swell? Just think of all the great stuff you'll be able to make in there for our Commerce Guild. And, well, for other people too, I guess. Well, I am now speechless. Mason, as the established builder of Sandrock, why don't you say a couple of inspiring words?
Let's see what Mason has to say here.
Well, let's not get too friendly. I mean, am on my way out of here. My workshop is yours now. You may find it run down and dilapidated, ill-equipped, and it is certainly those things, but you may also find that the place has a lot of heart.
You're not one on speeches, are you, Mason?
I believe that will suffice. May you bring Telesis to the land. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to the Blue Moon. There are only so many more days I'll be able to get my Yakmel milk on.
Well, he always was a bit awkward, mind you. Anyway, back to business. Before you start, I need to tell y'all a bit about how we work here in the desert. I know you already hold builder licenses, but things are a bit... To start with, there aren't too many trees around, so don't go swinging your axe around too much. It's, frowned upon, anyway. But there's plenty of scrap metal and driftwood you can break apart. For that, you'll need something called a pick hammer. It's a pick with a hammer, just as the name implies. We use it only because it's useful for breaking up rocks, but it's also durable enough to break up the old world scrap all around here. Easy stuff to make as well. You just need to find some stone and wood and craft it at your work table. Why don't you try making one for yourselves? You'll be needing it right away anyway. When you're done, just come find me in the Commerce Guild. But, no rush. See you there.
True. It is pretty easy to make. We should be able to find the stone and wood we need by just searching through junk piles on the ground near our workshops. Picking up things is fun. Hey, let's go to your workshop and see what kind of machines Mason left for ya. Let me take you there. I'm already getting pretty acquainted around here, so I can make sure you don't get lost.
I like Mia. She's very positive, but not in an overly bubbly way. So this is our workshop. Our grandfather didn't leave it for us like typical in farming games, but And yeah, we got not a lot to start with.
Kind of slim pickings. But at least he did leave you a work table. That should be all you need to make a pick hammer. Sandrock is still well known across all free cities for being directly on top of an old world metropolis. They say some old scraps even end up here on the surface when the wind blows. Once we have our pick hammers, we can smash them up and get all the resources we need. Also, I kind of wanted to say something to you privately. See, the reason I came to Sandrock is because it's not doing well for itself. Everybody in the Free Cities knows that. But I didn't hesitate signing that contract. I thought it'd be the best way for me to make a difference in the world. I bet you feel the same way. So let's make a promise, builder to builder. Let's take Sandrock back to its glory days during our time here. Let's give it our all, okay? Whew. Well, I'm off to make my pick hammer. See you around.
So that was our first mission. We've already got mail here. Just some bonus stuff from the devs that you get to start the game off with. I think this is standard in every game now. I'm not 100% sure. take the stuff into our house and decorate just a little bit first. As you can see, things are pretty basic in here, but at least it's not drafty, so there's that. So we'll drop the sofa, maybe. Use the mouse here to still gotta acquaint myself a little with the controls again. Yeah, so we get some level 15 gear to start off, but obviously we're not level 15, so it's of no use to us right now. Let's make that pickaxe first. Or pick hammer, as it were. So he said we left as a work table. So there's our work table. Okay, so we need... four stone and 2 wood. Easy enough. Let's go dig for scraps. This is obviously a very primitive way of getting our stuff. Once we have the pick hammer, we'll be able to do more than just dig through scraps. There we go. Perfect. So now we can go back and talk to Jan. As you can see, they're on the right-hand side. That kind of shows what we need to do next in our quest. You can customize that as well. So there's the yellow circles are for main tasks. I believe the blue are for side quests, and the greens are for commissions you'll pick up throughout the game. And then completed tasks, so on and so forth. Once you get into the game, there'll be several going on at one time, so it'll... But again, you'll get to choose which ones you want to do, and how kind of you want to progress the story. You can go through the story real quick, you can take your time.
Now that's a nice-looking pickhammer. It is the soul of a desert builder. Never lose it. But if you do, well, now you know how to build another one, I suppose. Next, let me tell you about the recycler. It's another indispensable tool for a desert builder. It's the machine that's synonymous with make do. Once it's made, you can put the scrap you collect with your pickhammer into the recycler to get all kinds of useful items.
You can construct the recycler on your assembly station. Here's the diagram for it. Just look it up in your workshop handbook. You can also open to it on the control panel at the assembly station.
Don't worry so much. You'll figure it out. Come back to the Commerce Guild when you finish. Bye now.
Yeah, so this is why you might want to slow things down a little bit. This is the workshop rankings. As you complete commissions and quests, you'll gain points. You want to get to number 1, ideally. As you can see, you get a reward every month for whoever's in the top 3, and then top 3 annually as well. And you get the satisfaction of, beating the other builders. So that's kind of nice too. Mason over here is kind of loitering. So yeah, the backstory for this is that Mian and myself are two young builders that decided to come to Sandrock because their current builder, Mason's, retiring. It's a town in the middle of nowhere with very little resources, so they've got kind of nothing. We build an axe? Let's build an axe. We can't build an axe yet. We can get 2 more stone and build an axe. I'm going to do that first. Go. Also, wooden storage box would be nice, so I can get rid of the stuff that's in my. Also, I love kicking the tumbleweeds. It doesn't really do much for the game, but you know, it's fun.
Yeah.
Okay, assembly station. So we need 3 wood, 12 stone, 8 dynas. Or sorry. So we need two stone troughs and 2 grinding saws. This tells us the materials we need to make it. So we need stone, we need wood, and we need dynas. Okay. We've got wood, so let's go get more stone and more dynas. I think we're pronouncing that right.
Hey, hey. Hey.
Also want to keep an eye on our stamina too.
Hey. 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 Hey.
Ooh, quartz. So what do we have now for dynas? 7. I think it said we needed 8, if I'm not mistaken. So one more stone ought to do it here.
Hey.
Okay, so let's assemble. And then once it's on the assembly station, it'll kind of show you what you need. See, so we can make 4 stone troughs, but we need 2. You'll see that little 2 over there in the purple rectangle. We'll build 2 of these, and 2 of these. Put the wood in there. Big upgrade between Sandrock and the first game in the series, My Time at Portia. In My Time at Portia, you actually needed to hold the items in your hand. So you had to keep cycling through your inventory to get the items. Here you just need them to be on you. Little quality of life thing, but I find it comes in handy a lot. Okay, so let's... Oh, a stone axe. What's that? I didn't have to build a stone axe. There was already one sitting there. Okay, so we're going to move the recycler up to this one here. Actually, no, sorry. We're going to move the recycler up to here. Just throw it here for now. It doesn't matter where we put it. fuel in here. I have to relearn some of this stuff. Let's go back and talk to Yan. Our recycler is built. Where are you? Where are you? There you are.
Hey, there you are. No need to show me the recycler. I'm sure it's fine. You have a builder's license, right? Besides, what's the worst it could do? Explode and burn our whole town to the ground?
Has that happened?
The main thing to take away here is that from now on, whenever you have questions, you can just consult your workshop handbook and definitely not ask me anything related to building whatsoever. Yes, I'll be far too busy to handle your questions. So, now you have the basic knowledge of a desert builder. Why don't you mosey on over to City Hall and register your workshop? Normally, the mayor handles registrations, but Minister Matilda's taking over administrative type stuff for her at the moment.
Oh, you hadn't heard? She's off trying to plant things in the Eufaula Desert. Didn't no one ever tell her plants need dirt to grow? Say, she's been gone for a while. I sure hope she's still alive.
Oh, by the way, I found a couple of extra diagrams I was probably going to throw away. But why would I do that when I could just recycle them to you? No need to thank me. Consider it a new employee bonus thingy. Anyway, hurry over to City Hall and have Matilda register your workshop. While you're out, I'll be preparing a job for you. Hurry back when you're registered.
So does anyone else find it odd that the mayor of this town has been gone for a while and the townspeople reaction is like, oh, I hope she's alive. Like, I'd maybe go look for her, but that's just me. The mayor's kind of an important part of the town. Oh, hang on. We always take time out to pet the cat. And to talk to pretty girls, so hang on one more time.
Newcomer, huh? That's good. We need all the help we can get. I'm Grace. Stop by for a meal at the saloon sometime. I'll do my best to make something edible. You know, I really like walking around this desert setting. I don't know why. Maybe I was born under the Phoenix Star. Bye.
And like in Stardew and various games as well, you can make friends, you can date, you can marry. I'm pretty sure you can have kids.
Halt! Who goes there? Yeah. Oh, it's you. I thought you were one of Logan's gang. Silly me, you look nothing like an outlaw. And your arms are so skinny. Do you even know how to defend yourself? You know the desert isn't kind to the fragile.
This is one of my favorite characters. So let me know if you agree or disagree. If they ever make like a big budget remake of My Time at Sandrock, Patrick Warburton should do Penn's voice.
It is decided. I, the magnificent Penn, the protector of Sandrock, as of 5 seconds ago, have taken it upon myself to offer you a combat lesson.
Pass for now.
Huh? But skinny arms, you never can be too careful with all these bandits about. And did I mention I'm the strongest man in the world?
Okay, fine.
Splendid. Let's go. You know why I came all the way out here to serve and protect? Because this place builds toughness. If you ain't tough, the desert will chew you up and spit you out. People here need to train often to build that toughness. Now, before we spar, you can go pick a weapon from over there. Doesn't matter which. All the same to me. When you're ready, come at me.
Let's grab the, I've always been a fan of the daggers. I don't know what the best weapon would be in this game, but I've always been a dagger
Come
guy.
and attack me. I won't fight back. Is that all you've got? Don't tell me you skip leg day. Okay, you can swing a weapon around. We're all very proud of you. But can you break through my defense? Did I just feel pain? Don't you know any other moves? I'm getting bored. Now it's my turn.
Yeah, we should also keep in mind here that Pen's a level
Stand
30.
still, this won't
and I'm a
hurt
level 2.
much.
So this is not going to go well. And it didn't.
Enough. I grow weary of this. Rah! Time to end this. Gah!
That's why he said to give us a fighting lesson. He basically just
And
roughed us
thus
up.
concludes the segment of my combat course titled Never Mess with Pen. I hope you learned something. I sure had fun teaching it. The first thing I would do if I were you is to go back to your work table and craft a weapon. But that's just me. Farewell, skinny arms.
So that's over with. Let's go register our workshop.
Why, hello there. You must be the builder. I'm Minister Matilda from the Church of Light, filling in for Mayor Trudy. We're so excited to see you getting started as a builder here in Sandrock. If you're here, well, that means you must have passed Yen's little audition and you're ready to register your workshop. All you have to do is fill in the name of your workshop, and we're all set.
Okay, let's call it the Maple Workshop, because as you can see behind me, I am a proud Canadian.
That'll do it. If you ever want to change your workshop name again, you can buy a rename card from the City Hall store.
But like she said, if we ever wanted to change it, we could do that.
Congratulations, Builder. Your workshop is officially open for business in Sandrock. Whenever you're ready, you can start taking commissions from the commission board inside the Commerce Guild. Now, I'm not exactly known around these parts for my arithmetic, but I do reckon we can expect a lot from 2 builders as opposed to just old Mason by his lonesome. Work hard, then you'll have plenty of pocket money for yourself too, don't you know? I dare say this calls for a celebration. Normally we have fireside meetings on Sunday nights, but I reckon I'll just round everyone up tomorrow to proper welcome you new builders. Oh, and you must come. It wouldn't be the same without you. See you then. And congratulations again, Builder. May you bring Telesis to Sandrock.
So we are going to go grab that first commission, like Matilda recommended for us. But we're going to do that next video, because we've already been, this first day has been long, so there's been a lot of backstory. So next video, we're going to do our first commission, and we're going to get started on our little workshop here and see what this town has for us. So I'll catch you guys then.